One UA student is inspiring others through a nonprofit clothing line.
Think Pink Fashion Show is holding its third annual show. It supports the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation.
And we've got the lowdown on student union food specials for this semester.
This is Wildcast.
Good evening and welcome back to another week of Wildcast. I'm Marlena Hamilton.
And I'm Lexi Suter. A U of A senior has started a nonprofit clothing line called Willpower in honor of his brother who lost a battle with cancer. Wildcast reporter Adriana Desiderio was at the launch of Willpower and even got to meet a very special Arizona athlete.
Members of the new nonprofit organization Willpower are using sports to create cancer awareness. William Zarifi died from a brain tumor in 2008. His brother Sammy started Willpower in his honor.
And it was something that I saw that even though cancer took away all of his physical strength, it could never take what was within him. It was his willpower that was within him. So I want to prove to everyone that willpower is the thing that actually exists, and if you can embrace it, then you can do anything in your life.
You can easily find Willpower apparel by looking for the logo found on this t-shirt. All proceeds from the Willpower sports apparel line will go to Diamond Children's Center and the Steeles Children's Research Center.
Will was an athletics aficionado, he was a manager of the basketball team, so that's why we're kind of doing an ode to him.
The club wasn't created without a lot of willpower from its members.
It took a little while for everybody to believe us what we were going to do, but we know the entire Tucson community. We got the deans, a couple of the deans on staff, the whole student population, the Greek life.
Willpower is looking to celebrity athletes to help bring awareness to its cause.
I'm really good friends with Sammy, and he just came up to me and asked me if he can do this for me, and of course I was willing to do all that. If it's for a good cause, I'm up for anything, and this is one of the best things I've ever done personally.
Willpower hopes Will's story will help inspire anyone who encounters the organization.
The question that I want to inspire with Willpower in this club specifically is do you as an individual have what it takes to believe and to embrace the idea of willpower?
Reporting from the University of Arizona for Wildcast, I'm Adriana Desiderio.
Willpower clothing will be available for purchase at the UA bookstore. All proceeds will benefit children's cancer research.
That is really cool that a senior actually started this, and Derek Williams is behind this. And
I know. Hopefully they'll get a lot of people really purchasing these shirts. Not only is it for a great cause, but anything that Derek Williams' name is on,
exactly,
it's popular.
Any athlete, I think he'll do really well.
Yep,
it's really exciting. Very exciting. The Think Pink Fashion Show is held every year in support of breast cancer awareness. Organizations and clubs around the UA campus design their own clothes and compete for the best pink outfit. Wildcast reporter Monique Padilla gives us an inside look on this fashion show put on for a good cause.
Which puts up this event every year.
Students gathered for the third annual Think Pink Fashion Show in support of the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation.
We had various clubs and organizations enter models, and they all designed their own outfits, and then we had them model those outfits on the runway.
Somebody dressed up as Madonna, there was somebody who dressed in drag, there was somebody who dressed as Richard Simmons. It was just a whole lot of fun, a lot of pink, and a lot of support for breast cancer.
Judging was based upon creativity, audience's choice, and most spirited.
One of my fellow FCCers was one of the people that modeled, so it was really exciting getting to dress her up and see how everybody else turned out.
It was all comedic, it wasn't a serious fashion show, and they came up with some pretty great stuff.
The grand runway winner for the night was awarded a check to be sent to the foundation itself.
I think it's important to raise awareness because breast cancer is something that's so advertised that people usually overlook it and just think oh, it's breast cancer again, but people usually forget that it's something that happens to real people, and even if it's so widely known, it still happens and money still needs to be raised for research.
Tonight was a success, raising over $600 in proceeds toward the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Reporting from Gallagher Theater, I'm Monique Padilla.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The Breast Cancer Foundation has the color pink as their official color because the majority are women who suffer from breast cancer. The fashion show is one of the many events that the UA puts on the month to raise money for breast cancer foundations.
That's a really fun event to get, a great way to get students involved.
And it's going on all month. I think a lot of clubs and organizations are getting really involved in this, this month for it.
A great way to support, because this is definitely something that, affects a lot of people.
It does.
Yes.
Good.
College students everywhere are always trying to save a buck, especially when it comes to food. Wildcast reporter Becca Brookman finds out what restaurants are offering a happy hour for students.
Penny pinchers pinch yourselves. Being a college student can be expensive. Make it more cost-effective by taking advantage of the discounts. The Student Union now offers weekly happy hour special in the hopes to appeal to college students on a budget. Happy hour specials are available Monday through Friday from 5 to 7 at participating restaurants in the Union. Last year, the promotional discount was $3 Wednesday.
$3 Wednesdays were canceled because the university didn't give the student unions funding.
With continuing efforts to improve student life on campus, happy hour has been implemented. Students seem to be pleased and feel that it gives them the most bang for their buck.
I love it. Honestly, I'd rather wait till 5 and get half off. It makes my avocado seem like it's free, which it's really not. But I definitely prefer it. I think it's awesome that they offer it here. I wish it would have been around all through last year. It would have saved me a lot of money.
More convenient than going off campus and spending money there, because we're college students and we have little money to spend.
Be sure to check out these deals that will make both you and your bank account smile. Reporting from the Student Union for Wildcast, I'm Becca Brookman.
Opting to buy food during any of these happy hours is an easy way to cut back on your spending. For more information on these restaurants and their specials, check out www.union.arizona.edu.
I think it's really cool that the Student Union is actually turning out to be real restaurants and having happy hour and stuff
I know, and it's good they work with us. You know, it's we're spending money on books and everything else. So if you can save a buck there, it's a good thing.
A good happy hour.
Yep, absolutely.
Coming up next, we got sideline coverage of the Arizona and UCLA football game. You won't want to miss this. What happened at halftime?
UA fans everywhere were excited for the Wildcats football game against UCLA. Not only was it the first game without Coach Mike Stoops, but these fans were ready for a win. Wildcast reporter Charlie Damar was on the sidelines and not only got a great glimpse of the game, but caught another incident that everybody's talking about.
Since the firing of former head coach Mike Stoops, Tim Kish is the new face of Arizona football. Stoops was able to build Arizona football into a respectable program with 3 consecutive winning seasons in his 7.5 years on the job. That success turned quickly this year as fans lost patience with the football team's poor play.
I think it was a good move, and I'm ready for a new season right now.
I think it's a good decision. Yeah, I mean, it's just, we go lose all these bowl games, we'll get embarrassed on national television. Obviously, it looks like the program needed to change because they weren't responding.
What a difference a year makes. Tonight's matchup versus UCLA will be the first game of the Stoop-less era. At this time last year, the Cats were cruising, ranked 9th in the nation. Since then, they dropped 10 straight against FBS opponents, with their last win coming against none other than the UCLA Bruins. Tim Kish will call upon his 36 years of coaching experience to lead the way for the second half of the season.
Tension turned away from the game as one UA student decided to become part of the action. Soon after the streaker made his appearance, a fight broke out between the teams, leading to 2 ejections.
Didn't like the incident that took place. Don't have any room for that.
With that aside, the Cats played strong throughout, winning the game 48-12. Although Arizona football is moving forward, they still recognize the past.
I'm excited for the team, I'm excited for the university, and I'm also excited for Coach Stoops.
The opportunity to catch up with a defensive player and ask him what it felt like suiting up for the first time without Coach Stoops, and he said it's behind them and they're ready to play football. Reporting at Arizona Stadium for Wildcast, I'm Charlie Damar.
The Arizona Wildcats are moving forward with the football program following the UCLA win on Thursday. Check out the Cats this weekend as they take on the Washington Huskies up in Seattle.
I was actually home this weekend and watching the game on TV. And when the streaker came, he goes one way, and then the fight breaks out the other way. And, like, the referee, it just doesn't know what to do.
Doesn't know what to do.
It was so funny.
For all of you students that were at the game, I mean, it was pure craziness. For a solid 10 minutes, it was like, it wasn't football that was going on.
Especially the one game I don't go to. That has to happen, and I miss it. It was crazy, very crazy. Coming up next, we will show you the latest kind of yoga class now offered at the UA Rec Center.
Stay with us.
UATV 3 UATV 3 When I turn on the TV, I turn it to channel 3, cause they got all the greatest shows that I've been waiting to see. It's entertaining to me, cause it's pertaining to me and all the other Wildcats in the student body. We're broadcasting live to all the residence halls, so all y'all's in the halls, turn your TVs on to channel 3 for Sheezy, so you can see me and all the other happy people down at UATV 3.
Acro Yoga is a different kind of yoga that includes a partner, acrobatics, and Thai massage. Wildcast reporter Sammy Jo Roth shows us just how this yoga works with 2 people involved.
This is not your typical yoga class. Unyielding Yoga is a 10-week class that is new to the Rec Center. This playful version of yoga combines elements of flow, acro balance, breakdancing, and Thai massage.
I think I've gained a lot of confidence and self-control and like going slow, and it's amazing how calming yoga can be and just finding out all that about yourself.
One of the instructors, Elizabeth, has taught Flex and Flow at the Rec for 3 years.
What inspired me to create this class? Definitely, well, trust, all about trust. And I believe in loving kindness. And in order to spread loving kindness to one another, you have to first feel it within yourself. So, to establish the class, it was all about, loving yourself. What do you love about yourself? And how can you share that with others? And so, without communicating, we can move from different pose to different pose and express to one another how we're feeling, where our body's going.
To ensure injury prevention, we always have a spotter, all right? Sometimes even 2, a person standing next to. Usually they will have their hands on the flyer's waist or right next to help move them into position, all right? If they're doing something wrong or things aren't working out, then the spotter's there to help lower them down, all right, to keep them balanced, to help make it safe.
As you can see, trust is important in Acro Yoga. That's why the instructors give the students these forms. It helps them remember that anything is possible.
The more we treat them like less. At the end of each class, the students practice one of the most important and relaxing poses, Shavasana. The instructors give each individual student attention through a mini stretch and massage.
You can just zoom.
This unique style of yoga provides students with an experience that goes beyond physical limitation, bringing calm to the mind. Reporting from the Rec Center for Wildcast, I'm Sammy Jo Roth.
Acro Yoga helps with balance, trust, and connection with yourself and your partner.
I think of yoga as maybe like a relaxing form of exercise, but I don't think that looks very relaxing at all.
That looks intense. And
so difficult.
A lot of practice and balance and everything like that.
Yeah, no, I would hurt myself.
It looks very difficult. It looks very, very difficult. The Societal Combat Association is a group of students who love the Middle Ages and meet together on Thursday evenings. Wildcast reporter Alicia Mendel attended an SCA meeting to see what this group is all about.
Chances are, if you have been at the Highland Bowl on Thursday nights, you've probably seen a group of people sword fighting. The SCA is an organization of fighters that practice medieval combat training techniques.
We use these big sticks of rattan, which is a kind of like a bamboo as a sword, and we try and figure out the best ways that they did their sword fighting technique, and then we go all at it.
The SCA group members recreate the fighting skills of pre-17th century Europe. They are a close-knit group of people that have interest in the traditions and the arts of the Middle Ages.
It's a great physical activity. We also teach arts and sciences, archery, just about anything you might be interested in. And it's a really great group of people. We're all really welcoming and we have fun.
Not only do they accept you, they kind of accept you more because they're like proud of you for doing it, you know?
Some of the more experienced members teach the newcomers of the group the basic skills of medieval combat.
I like to help other people learn what I learn, and by teaching, you know, you can get feedback on what you're doing.
It's a lot of fun. I do it because I like the people more than the fighting. I joined because I wanted to fight, and I stayed because I love the people and the environment.
The SCA is open to new members joining, and they practice every Thursday night at the Highland Bowl. Reporting at the Highland Bowl for Wildcast, I'm Alicia Mendel.
This group of fighters is always open to newcomers wanting to join the organization and practice their fighting skills.
That's all we have for you tonight. You can watch us anytime online at uatv.arizona.edu. I'm Lexi Suter.
And I'm Marlena Hamilton. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you back here next week for another edition of Wildcast.